lovelies, welcome back. This weekend here in Canada is the Thanksgiving long weekend. And so I wanted to take the time today on the Friday of the weekend to really reflect on what looking in the direction of gratitude has meant for me lately. And it's been really cool that I noticed that I didn't realize I'd been doing these weekly videos for over a year, but I remember this time last year on the Friday of the Thanksgiving weekend talking about gratitude. Because A, it's one of my favorite topics, and B, I think that it really points to what we always have going for us. And now, it's kind of simplistic to say, well, we always have gratitude going for us, because a lot of us think about gratitude as a feeling. And I can totally see that, because when we think of it like a feeling, it's like, well, yeah, I know I should feel more grateful, or I want to feel more grateful, but I just don't. And so then it looks like, well, we have to close the gap between us and the feeling of gratitude. But that's not really how it looks to me now. It looks simpler than that. It looks like gratitude is what exists when we don't think our way out of it. And here's what I mean by that. It's dawned on me lately that there are so many little sweet joys, what people call little things. And I don't really like the term the little things, because I think, who are we to say that, sitting in awe of a beautiful sunset, or sharing a meal with a dear friend, or even getting a text message or a Snapchat or a Facebook message or any sort of message from someone we love, saying anything that is kind and loving. Who are we to say that's the little thing? To me, that looks like the big thing. Like, that's kind of why we're here. But that being said, we tend to think of those things as kind of these small pleasures, or these little moments of joy. And we're told that it's in our best interest to kind of seek them out more and savor them more. But what I've been seeing lately is I'm naturally already doing that when I'm not thinking my way out of it. So these past 2 months, I just got back from my trip a few days ago, hence why I'm not coming to you from my van. I'm coming to you from my parents' house in Vancouver. But it's interesting to note that what I recognized was I was not feeling gratitude as a feeling. I wasn't like, oh, I'm sitting in this feeling of gratitude because I savored the little things. Instead, it was like, oh my God, life is freaking amazing when I'm not in my head thinking my way out of gratitude. Like, gratitude or an appreciation for what is just there. It's already there. It's already in that moment you get that beautiful message. It's already in the moment the sunset takes your breath away. It's already in the moment where you just breathe in and breathe out and feel, oh my gosh, what an amazing joy that I get to be in this body, in this life. Like, that to me seemed like something that I had to kind of work at cultivating almost. Like, oh, it's there and I have to get better at noticing it. Oh, it's there and I have to get better at savoring it. And now I'm seeing, no, like, when I'm not thinking my way out of the moment should be like this, my life should be like this, people should have said this, the timing should have unfolded like this, other people should believe this, this event didn't go the way I wanted to. When I'm not lost in playing that story in my head and taking it as truth, like when that movie is not gripping my attention, life is just wonderful. And not wonderful because of the quote-unquote big things, and not wonderful because life always goes my way, and not wonderful because I've gotten better at savoring the small things. It's just like, it's so simple. It's like life is beautiful, rich, connected, wonderful, full of gratitude and appreciation, and then we think our way out of it. And we have ideas that look not just like kind of random ideas floating in our head, but they look like, well, no, the moment should be like this, or I have to think about this thing, or that thing didn't go as planned, or what if this thing doesn't go as planned? And we're so always kind of attaching to the thoughts about the future and the past, always indulging what could happen or what didn't happen the way we want, that we miss the fact that here, now, in this moment, in this life, when we take away the labels of little or big, when we take away the idea that we know how life is supposed to go, that, we're in control of everything and we know what should happen and that something that happened shouldn't have happened that way. When we just kind of drop the the holding on to all of that and we just let it go, we see that, wow, life as it is, in the moment, in what is just here, is amazing and beautiful. And instead of gratitude being a feeling, gratitude is just a state of being for the kind of beautiful richness that we're born into. So, yeah, I haven't really, I don't know if that really made a lot of sense because, again, it's something that, as much as I'm feeling, it's hard to put words around. But really, that's how it's unfolded for me lately, is I've just seen more and more like, wow, when I'm not thinking my way out of whatever it is, I'm just grateful. I'm just appreciative. I'm just in love with the moment. And it's okay that I think my way out of it. I'm definitely not perfect. I definitely have moments where I am thinking about the future or I am reflecting on something of the past in maybe not such a reflective way. But that's okay too. That's all human. That's all normal. And I know that that doesn't really mean anything about me. And the less I try to make myself feel grateful or make myself savor the little things or make myself be in a different state than I am, the more I'm just open to all the beauty of the moment. So whether or not you're in Canada, if you are in Canada, obviously happy Thanksgiving weekend. If you're not in Canada, still happy weekend of being grateful, because really all these holidays are an opportunity for us to kind of look at something that we may not have put our attention on in a while. So for me, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all these other holidays of kind of connection and gratitude are just opportunities for us to kind of step away from the hustle and bustle of how we always do things and reconnect. So I'll be spending it with lots of dinners and meal sharing with people I love. And I hope the same for you. So as always, take care. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I love getting them. I love recommendations or suggestions of what you guys want to hear about. And yeah, whatever you're doing this Thanksgiving, whoever you're spending it with, and wherever you are in the world, I wish you all of the gratitude of the beauty of the moment. So take care, be well, lots of love, and I'll see you next Friday.